Hey everybody, long time no see. Today I wanted to go ahead and bring you the first part of a series of Titanfall 2 videos based upon my experiences with EA Play. So in case you weren't already aware, maybe you don't follow me on Twitter or you're not a Reddit user, and if you didn't already know, I was at EA Play. I was invited out there and flown out graciously by Respawn Entertainment. They sent me out all the way across the country to California so I could get my hands on Titanfall 2 and talk to the devs and just get to meet everyone and have a good time. So, got to go out there, and this first video is going to be just all about my experience out there. So, what was it all like? Unfortunately, I couldn't stay for the entirety of EA Play. We didn't even really figure out that I could even make it at all until, just a couple of weeks before the event. So I wasn't able to get the entire event off from work, but I was able to get there Saturday and Sunday and part of Monday. So I got a decent amount of time to get my hands on the game, and I had a lot of time to talk with developers. And it was a really, really awesome experience. I can't thank Respawn enough. And shout outs to Sledgehammer70, Matt Everett, who is their community manager, or I guess one of them anyways. I think he's kind of a generalist for EA, both for Titanfall and Star Wars, but either way, this dude went above and beyond to put together all kinds of really awesome events for us, and get us all out there. And I don't even know what to say. It's unbelievable how much work this guy has put in, and how gracious Respawn has been in getting not only me, but a handful of other players out there to have the exact same experience I did. So really, shout outs to these guys. They're so awesome. So this was held out in Los Angeles. I've never been out there before, never been to California before. The farthest west that I've been is, I think, Las Vegas. I haven't really gone anywhere else that's farther west, unless you're kind of like, Cancun, Mexico, but that's out of the country. So farthest within the continental U.S. that I've been, LA is beautiful. What a gorgeous city. I seriously couldn't stop saying all weekend how much I love the architecture out there. Like, I love the way just all the houses look. I would love to build a house one day that looks just like one of those. I don't think palm trees grow too well where I live, though, unfortunately. But anyways, yeah, enough about that. So Respawn flew me in. They put me up at the Westin in Pasadena, California, so I got to stay there for a couple of nights. I happened to be on the same floor as Talon and Tsunami. If you guys are familiar with those two guys, I think they both stream. They've been known in the Titanfall community for quite a while now. I will link you guys to all their social media, streams, YouTubes, whatever, in the description box down below at some point. I spent pretty much the whole weekend with these guys, and they are seriously what made it so awesome. It was like almost as much so these guys as it was, meeting all the Respawn devs and getting to play the game. Like, they really made the whole experience come alive for me. So shout outs to those guys. Thank you so much. And to everyone else that I met out there. I met Yermi Nomastolas out there. I think another guy's name was My Name is Hero, I think I met out there, who I've heard of before. I think Unknown Soldier was there. I'm starting to get a little bit confused with some of the names. There was also Spectromorphic, who's been a long-time viewer of mine. I know he's watched the channel and the Twitch stream and all that since pretty much near the start. Working for Respawn now, I didn't know that. I was so super surprised to see that when I first met him. Really cool guy, and his girlfriend as well, Parallax Stella, who is also a streamer. She gave me a freaking business card, man. She has a business card for her stream. It's so cool. So I got one of those, followed her, been watching her a couple of times the past few days. It's really nice to get a handle on meeting the whole community. Well, not the whole community, but some of the people from the community, and it was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed myself out there. So Saturday night wasn't such a busy night. That was, when I flew in, it was just kind of getting situated with everything. So I got into my hotel, got situated, got myself changed, and I started walking down Colorado Boulevard just looking for some place to go get myself some dinner and maybe find something to do for the rest of the evening, because there weren't really any events going on. And at this point, I didn't realize that Talon and Tsunami were on my floor at the hotel. So I walked around. I found some little Indian place for food. It was like the only place that wasn't like hopping and full of people, so I just wanted to get in and eat because I hadn't eaten like all day and I was really hungry. So I hopped in there, had some lamb curry, or was it lamb? I forget what it was. I think it was lamb. Maybe it was something else, but it was pretty good. It was just just your standard curry, some naan bread, garlic naan bread, rice, just your standard, nothing special, but it was pretty tasty. Got out of there. and was on my way back to the hotel because I didn't really see anything that was terribly interesting. But my server at the Indian place was saying, yeah, there's a music festival going on down the street at this salon. I'm like, wait, what? A music festival at a salon? And he's like, yeah, seriously. Like they put all the chairs out of the way. It's just this little hole in the wall salon. It's like maybe 20 feet wide by like 80, 90, 100 feet long. So you walk up there and you can hear the music from the outside. They have like a bouncer checking your IDs and serving like $5 beers inside. And it was really, really terrible music. But hey, it was they were playing like house music, and there was all kinds of girls there, so I had a fun time listening to some terrible music, and got out of there and got to bed probably about midnight. Woke up early the next morning, worked out a little bit, got to do all my stuff, and I found out that I was actually invited to the press conference for EA Play, where they were actually going to reveal Titanfall 2 along with, I guess not reveal it, but show off the single player and multiplayer videos that were shown that day. So I got in there, and I happened to find a couple of Titanfall people, so I sat with them. We all got to enjoy the thing together, and from then on, we just enjoyed the whole rest of the day together. The whole rest of the day together, had a spectacular time. Sometime after the event, we found ourselves at Angel City Brewery, which I requested to go to many times, just because, it's called Angel City. Come on, Angel City's the best map in Titanfall 1. We got to go to the brewery that is named after the map, right? That's how that works. So had to go there. Had honestly probably the best IPA that I've ever had in my entire life. The Angel City IPA. It was phenomenal. I've been looking online trying to order some to get it shipped to my house because it was really good. I want more. I really, really want more of that stuff. If anyone knows how to get it, please message me because I want all of the Angel City IPA. I will be their only customer. Fast forwarding past that, a couple other cool things we did throughout the day, not, of huge concern to you guys. We went to an event that evening back at EA Play about 10 o'clock called Titanfall After Dark. So this is where we got to have a little bit more hands-on time with the game, some free drinks, and we get to actually meet with the developers in a little more of a formal sense. They're not going to be quite as busy and going as crazy as they were during the day. You could maybe get a quick hello out of them and a couple of questions, and then they had to run off and scamper away, do 8 other things. But here they were a little bit more available to us, to actually talk to us, to enjoy the game with us, and just to be, palling around with. So this is where I met Scripticus. Scripticus is one of the developers on Titanfall 2, and he seems to be very, very, very interested in the community at large. And trying to actually talk with them and, get their opinions, get their feedback. And he's very, very forward with it, and I really, really like that about him. He was talking about, he made some couple of comments on Reddit, and we were talking back and forth, and I PM'd him asking him, hey, are you going to be at this Titanfall After Dark event? And he said no. I was like, oh, well, that's too bad. I was kind of hoping that I could just see you there and we could talk in person. He's like, oh, well, that can happen. So he literally left work on a Sunday night. He was there working a Sunday night at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And he left to come to Titanfall After Dark just to come and see me and the other guys there and talk to us and get all of our feedback. And I still am absolutely floored by this. What an awesome dude to take all that time out of his day and to, drive another 45 minutes or however long it takes him to get there just to come up here just to talk to all of us and meet us. And that was really, really, really cool to me. So shout out to this guy. I got to talk to him for literally 2 hours. We were talking outside the event. We talked and played the game all through the entire Titanfall After Dark. I don't think I really talked to much of anybody else throughout the entire thing because I was so busy just nerding out with him. So I think we had some really, really great discussions, and hopefully some of the suggestions that I had for him are things that we can actually end up seeing in the full game. I know that I will be keeping in contact with him very much throughout the development of Titanfall 2, and hopefully just, my little peons' opinions are worth, something to them, because apparently they seem to be. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but that guy ruled. The whole event ruled. It was a whole lot of fun. Got to meet Vince Sampella, got to meet Frothy, got to meet a bunch of the other community people, one of their community people, I don't even know her name, but she answered some of the questions on the Q&A. She got this Ramona Flowers looking purple hair. She signed my poster along with everyone else, and all the devs were making fun of her for having to sign a poster, and that was pretty awesome. Just to see all that camaraderie and family amongst the devs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. It was a really great event. I had a whole lot of fun. I can't wait to, have the opportunity to do something like that again in the future. I don't know if I ever will. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing, but, it would mean so much to me if I could do this all over again and meet all kinds of new people and have the same kind of experience all over again. So really, again, just shout outs to Respawn. Just a huge thanks to you guys for doing all this for me and getting to showing me the game and all that, and everyone else. I think part 2 of the series, I'm going to actually go into, the crunch, the mechanics of everything that I saw, which is what most of the people watching this really want to see. I'm sure you care more about that than my personal sob stories. So we'll go ahead and cut this here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm really looking forward to Titanfall 2. I know there's been a lot of gloom and doom on Reddit about a couple of things, but we're going to hopefully dispel a lot of that in the next video, and we'll talk about it all in detail, and we'll go from there, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Peace.
How does that make you feel?
Pretty gay, actually,
Very. Now, why does it make you feel that way?
because it's shaped like my penis.
I hope not. I certainly hope not.